Hey Trey, hope you're doing well. Can you believe it's your senior night?
Honestly, I can, but I can't. It seemed like we just was getting started and getting ready to go in the summer and things like that. So it definitely went by fast.
Could you ever envision this? Your 3 years at San Diego State, like everything you've been through, the winning culture, the winning teams, the position you're in right now.
You saying what position?
Is it just the fact that your first year 30 wins, last year you're in the NCAA tournament, this year you're in position to get to the NCAA tournament. When you came to San Diego State, was this what you dreamed of?
Oh yeah. I mean, I definitely didn't know what to expect coming here. So, I mean, especially after the first year, me coming into a situation like that, I definitely am blessed and thankful that I got the opportunity to be able to be a part of something like this in the past few years. So, it's definitely just a blessing.
What's it been like for you here recently, these last couple of games, with the level of play that you're playing at and some of the big moments you're having right now in offense?
I think I'm just playing a lot comfortable with a lot of confidence, letting the game come to me, not forcing anything, just kind of playing off the other guys, letting Matt do his thing. Chad been playing good, getting going. Keishad's been being great, offensive rebound and stuff like that. So guys been kind of getting into their own niche and finding what they do best, and everybody's just been kind of consumed with winning. So when you think about winning, everybody consumed with the right things. I mean, everything just kind of flows together, and I think everybody's been kind of stepping up and just making game-winning plays.
And then a final one for me, if I can. Fresno State, you faced them a couple of weeks ago up in Fresno. What type of challenge would they be tomorrow night?
Definitely a challenge. We know what it is. Arlando Robinson, he's a great big, good player. So we're just gonna try to come up with the same game plan and same mindset and get the job done.
Thanks, Trey.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Thanks, John. We'll go to Mark.
Trey, take us through the season. Obviously, you played very, very well. Arguably the best player on the team by the end of last season, the NCAA tournament, and you had high expectations. You were playing very well. What was that like through December, January, early February?
It was rough, but I mean, I just try to stay positive, keep good thoughts in my head, keep my mental good, and just keep pushing through. I mean, I've been through this before, throughout my career, throughout my everything I've been through with basketball before San Diego State. So I mean, it's nothing to me. Just really just staying positive and just keep pushing and just keep doing what I do, keep putting the work in, and eventually it'll pay off.
How do you not feel sorry for yourself in a situation like that and sort of start thinking, man, I didn't deserve this. I deserve much better. This is my final season.
I mean, I do get down at times, but I would say probably just talking to the right people. Definitely my family, my parents. They definitely always keep good thoughts in my ears, stuff like that. Tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to. So, I mean, definitely with them, and then just them, just even when I'm down, my brother, stuff like that. Really, just family that keep me going, just keep me positive.
I want to ask you about AG, who's going to be on this call a little bit later. From your perspective, what's it been like watching him fight through what he's gone through this season and in prior seasons?
Definitely just shows the toughness that this team has. I mean, and AG is the epitome of that. I mean, with the stuff he has going on, the stuff he fights through every day. I mean, he barely can practice with us most of the time. So just the fact that he get out there and try to, even with no practice, no reps, anything like that, he gets out there and he just plays his heart out. And I mean, that's kind of what all of us are about.
Can you draw? I mean, did you draw on that sort of strength watching AG and when you were going through what you're going through and saying, man, I don't have it as bad as AG. Like I can practice. And does that help when you see a guy like that on your team?
Definitely. I mean, like I said, I mean, I've been through other stuff in my life where I got to push through and, you know what I'm saying, worse things than this. So, I mean, it's just a mental thing. Just believing in yourself and not getting down when stuff gets rough. Stuff always going to get rough, whatever you do. So, I mean, just not getting down and just sticking with it, not giving up.
The last thing about AG, how much do you guys draw off of him, his energy, just when you're excited and when you see that he is playing in a game? I mean, even the last few minutes of that Wyoming game, maybe your biggest game of the season, he's out there making, blocks and getting rebounds. And what does that do for your energy and mentality?
He definitely brings a lot of energy to the team. I mean, and he's been in the program for, I want to say, like 4 years now. So, I mean, he knows all the stuff just because he don't practice. He knows how we play, where to be at. He knows all the rotation stuff like that. And like you said, he always knows how to step up and fix stuff. And that's a big thing with us, fixing plays with the rotation and stuff. So, I mean, he always steps up and make big-time plays like yesterday, against Wyoming with the block at the end. So, I mean, he's just a good guy to have. He's a glue guy, a guy that makes winning plays. Like I said, it might not show up in the stat sheet, it might not show up here and there, but, I mean, those are winning plays that you need. You need guys like that on the team to be successful.
Thanks, Trey.
Yep.
Thanks, Mark. We'll go to Bryce.
Hey, Trey. Curious about the way you guys are playing now. You've won like 7 of 8. The only loss was 1 point on the road at Boise, which can always be tough. Controversial call at the end. Just kind of describe how this stretch feels different than maybe struggles early in the year, team-wise. Why are you playing collectively as a group better right now?
Like I said earlier, I think everybody's just kind of consuming winning right now. This is the time of year when winning matters. So, I mean, I think everybody's just focused on whatever they could do to get that W.
What, given the stretch you're in right now and the way other teams in the conference are playing, are you guys playing the best basketball right now of anybody in the Mountain West over the maybe last 2.5 weeks?
I would like to say that, but, I mean, I haven't really been – I mean, I watched the other games and stuff like that, but, I mean, I haven't really been trying to compare anything like that. I mean, I just think that we've been playing collectively as a team the best that we've been playing all year.
And what does it do for confidence? Coaches always say that you got to play your best basketball at this time of the year, and you guys are. We're in March. How do you leverage that momentum the way you're playing right now, heading into the Mountain West tournament, NCAA tournament, that kind of thing?
Just keep it going. Like I said, just keep playing good as a team, staying positive, just keep doing what we're doing and not try to get out of that. Just keep playing comfortable and keep what we got going.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bryce. We'll go to Austin.
Hey, Trey. Last season, because of COVID, there was no fans in the arena. And I think you had a private senior night ceremony, which you participated in. Can you just explain what your emotions are going to be walking into hopefully sold-out VS Arena for your final time?
I don't even really know how to think about it right now. I mean, I think about it, but, I mean, I really don't know what to expect. 'Cause like you said, last year, we just had like a little team senior night type thing, and I mean, I really don't know what to expect, honestly. I don't know how I feel yet, but, I mean, really, I'm just focused on the win, and then we celebrate after.
I get it. And then John hit on a little bit earlier, but in terms of win percentage, you might go down as one of the winningest Aztecs of all time. You've had a 72-14 record in your 3 seasons here. Can you just explain what it means to be an Aztec and the winning culture behind it?
I mean, it's definitely something that's a pleasure. I mean, I'm really just thankful I got to play with the guys that I could. The Malakis, Yannis, Matt Mitchell, Jordan, those type of guys, those high-caliber guys, KJs. So really, I'm just thankful I got to play alongside those guys and learn everything that I could from guys who are winners. And that's something that I ain't been around a lot of my life. So I'm really just thankful and blessed to be a part of that.
Great. Thank you, Trey.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Austin. We'll go to Jake.
Hey, Trey, what do you think it says about this program when you see guys like Matt Bradley who, have a great shot at the NBA, and also Adam Seiko, guys coming back for one more year?
I mean, it's just a family. I mean, playing here, I mean, you just get close-knit with guys because, how hard we work, how hard we play. So, I mean, it just says a lot about the program, the coaching staff, and the guys that they bring here.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Jake. We'll go to Lee.
Trey, if you had not crossed paths with Brian Dutcher, what do you think would have become of your career, and what impact has he had on your career?
I really can't say. I mean, I think the biggest thing is that even through my struggles and stuff like that, he never gave up on me. So, I mean, the biggest thing, I mean, I just appreciate him bringing me here, giving me the opportunity to come to a great city like this and be a part of a program like this that I never thought I'd had the chance to be a part of, and being a big piece of it. That's something I always dreamed of as a kid, and just throughout my career from JUCO to before that, I mean, that's something that I never thought would really happen until it did. So, I mean, I really just thank him and appreciate him for bringing me on board and just kind of taking me under his wing and believing me and trusting in me. Yeah, that's the main thing, just trusting in me and just knowing that I could lead.
And a question about Aztec defense. What's it like to learn to play that type of defense at this level with every other guy on the roster or the same mindset? Is it infectious? What's it like?
Yeah, it's definitely it's hard to catch on to. A lot of the new guys, even when I first came here, I mean, it's a lot of rotation and stuff you've never done before, and it's a lot of mistakes. But I mean, through practice and stuff, you get a lot of reps and you learn from the guys before you that's done it. And like when I was here, guys, Malachi, Matt Mitchell, Jordan, those type of guys, they take you under their wing. They teach you, tell you, go here, do this and that. So it's kind of like that. The older guys kind of teach the younger guys, and it's kind of just passed down like tradition.
What do you think is the marquee aspect of the defense? Is it just the length they play with? Is the athleticism, or is it just the mental grit that takes the heart out of the other guy?
Yeah, I think it's just the mentality, just knowing where you're supposed to be at, knowing how to be on the string with other guys, and just like you do on offense, learning how to play with guys on offense. I mean, here you learn how to play with guys on defense. So, I mean, you learn what people's tendencies are. You know how to cover for each other, fix things. So it's really just knowing how to be on the string with your teammates.